lovelies, welcome to another pick a card reading. My name is Jess at Ethereal Holistic Therapy, and today we're going to explore the question, what kind of signs will you see when your soulmate is coming into your life? So what kind of little symbolic things are you going to see from the universe to the universe to say, yes, this is your soulmate, this person is coming into your life, this is the right person, this is the exact person that needs to be in your life right now. If this is your first time doing a pick a card reading, please take a moment and meditate on these groups. If there's anyone that you're visually or emotionally or just intuitively attracted to, go ahead and choose that deck and fast forward to the timestamp provided below. Here we have deck number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So go ahead and take a moment and choose which deck you feel most drawn to, and we'll go ahead and start with deck number 1. Hello group number 1. So this is going to be a reading for what kind of signs from the universe will you see when your soulmate is coming into your life or has come into your life, just to kind of help you confirm, to know that this is the person that you need to be with in that moment, and that you feel confident in going forward with this. So we're going to go ahead and see what you got. 8 of Cups, Stone People, Trust and Faith, and Mountain Goat. So I'm seeing that I feel like you're going to be at a period where you are participating in something that is to do with your belief system or your faith. Now I'm seeing that you're finding yourself, so I'm feeling like there's going to be a lot of like perseverance. You're going to be really like climbing a mountain. You're going to be vigilant. You're going to be really strong. I'm seeing that, you'll come to a place where you're walking away from a lot of these old emotional things that you no longer hold on to. You're feeling like you're ready to move forward. You're moving on. You're going to be seeing a lot of progress in your life at this time. You're going to be seeing a lot of emotional release. So this might be an emotional time in your life because you're really processing through a lot of things. But what I'm seeing is that I feel like there's going to be, like, whether it's like a spiritual or religious aspect around this person, or maybe you'll meet them at a church or a spiritual gathering, or doing something to make your life better and improve your life, because usually when we're on the path to improving our lives, we come into contact with people that are ready to improve their lives. So they might be on the same journey. They might be like, yes, I'm ready to transform, I'm ready to persevere, and they're essentially working to correct the aspects of themselves that are not necessarily working for them anymore. And I feel like you're kind of on the same page. So you're really gonna be seeing that transformation in them as well as yourself. So finding them at a place of balance. So the billy goat, the mountain goat, is really about balance. If you slip, you fall. So they are really determined to succeed. You are really determined to succeed. I'm feeling like you're going to be seeing a lot of religious symbols as well around this person, or just symbols of something that means a lot to you in terms of your faith, whether it be like a number sequence or angels or a specific like symbol. It's really going to start to show up for you around this person, and definitely working through and walking away and being strong in this. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm seeing that like there might be some symbolism around, like, I want to say statues. So like you'll be seeing like a lot of really neat architectural artwork, or like figures that represent spirituality or things like that. Or you might be drawn to like things in regards to like religious symbols or spiritual symbols, or even just like stones or rocks or earth or things around that, because mountain goat, very earth here. And you see the kind of statue here as well. So stones, rocks, earth elements. This person might be an earth sign as well, and if not, they definitely have a lot of really stable qualities. So I'm detecting somebody that's really ready to build this foundation, somebody that's extremely stable in that regard, or working to be more stable. And that's all I'm getting from this reading right now. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next deck. Hello, group number 2. So welcome to my pick a card reading. We are going to be exploring the question, what signs will the universe show you when your soulmate is coming into your life, and how you can know that is really working for you, and it's something that you should kind of go ahead and do. Just signs from your spirit guides and your highest self. So we're going to go ahead and explore that. Knight of Wands, Winter Solstice, Finances, and Elk. All right, so what I'm initially getting is there may be a little bit of like immature haste in this. This might be a lot of excitement, a lot of things that you're trying to figure out, you're trying to plan. You're like, yes, I really want to do this, but you still might be a little bit unsure where to direct that energy. It's not to say that it's not good energy and it's not passionate energy. I'm just feeling like it's maybe a little bit scattered. So you're trying to put all this passion in so many different avenues and so many different places. So it's not to say that it's necessarily a bad thing, and it's not to say that, I guess it's not necessarily immature either. I feel like it's more just like scattered and unorganized, which can be super fun and super fantastic, but it's not exactly a place of certainty or of direction. So this person's not necessarily going to come into your life when everything is just fine and dandy and everything is balanced. It's going to be when you're still a little bit scattered, you haven't really found your roots, and boom, they're going to pop out of nowhere. What I'm seeing is you might meet them around wintertime, or a time that is cold, or just a time where you're inside, you're internally reflecting upon yourself. You might not even be ready to welcome somebody into your life just yet, because you're in this period of reflection. You're in this period of winter. You're kind of internalized. As much as you're very passionate, I'm feeling like your energy is maybe a little bit more conserved. The winter is a lot to do with like conservation and thought and hibernation, and maybe just feeling a little bit inside of yourself. But I am seeing like symbolism around maybe a bit of water. So there's like some things around water, or wintertime, or snow, or things like that coming around this person. And also times of reflection. I'm also seeing that reflection could also be like a mirror. So like maybe noticing a mirror or some kind of mirrors around this person. And yeah, so just like a time of like maybe a little bit of halted growth. There's a lot of passion, but there's a time of halted growth, a pause, a hiatus or something, where you're taking this time to just kind of reflect and evaluate your passions, because you're not entirely sure what steps you want to take next. I'm feeling like something, this might have a little something to do with finances. So whether or not you're not ready quite yet to dive into this endeavor. I'm also feeling like this person, they might be in like might have knowledge around finances, or they might be in a profession where they know about finances, or they have to deal with finances, like maybe an accountant, a banker, or just something like a treasurer. There's different things that could come around this. As well as I'm feeling like they might be quite stable in their finances. They might be a little bit more consistent, which might actually really help you with your sense of direction, and be like, hey, like, let's help you out. Let's get you figured out where this is going, so you can kind of move forward with this idea. And so also this person is really gonna teach you to stand tall. It says, stand tall, maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with respect that you deserve. So being solid within yourself, allowing that aspect of yourself to really thrive, and Be present, as well as like just maybe because you don't have the resources that you deserve, don't feel discouraged. Because you're in this time of reflection, don't feel discouraged. You definitely will. You will get the outcome that you deserve and that you desire. And just make sure you're confident in that. Just because you're not 100%, don't let other people thwart your direction or tell you that you're not doing things correctly, or that, you know, I'm really feeling like just, you know, be confident in yourself. Be confident around this. I'm also just be confident in yourself. And to give yourself that respect, give yourself that time of reflection, and don't let anybody like make you feel bad about the position that you're in. That's kind of what I'm getting from this reading. So if you liked their reading, if you found any accuracy in it, please give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if this rang true for you. I'd love to hear what you have to say. So we're going to be moving forward to the next pile here. So this card reading is going to be for what signs and symbols will you see when your soulmate is coming into your life? What kind of things will the universe present you with, so you can kind of know that you're on the right track? 5 of Wands, Power, Biblical, Make a stand for what you believe in. The Blue Heron. The Blue Heron. So I'm seeing that initially I'm feeling like this is going to maybe be around like being really studious or really passionate or really dedicated about something, and just kind of like having that aspect of your life be so important to you. So you're essentially like studying something like a Bible. So you're like reading it, you're living by it, you are unshakable in it, and it's something that it could be religious, it could be as well just like a lot of passion, a lot of dedication towards what you want, and just kind of like following your own sets of morals, and just finding your moral compass. So you might actually be seeing, I'm feeling like compass, like compasses or direction, a lot of signs pointing to direction, arrows, things like that I might put popping up around this person, as well as like it's just like, don't worry about what other people think. Make a stand for what you believe in. So really being passionate, you know, if there's going to be people that might be like, yeah, no, like, I don't think you can do this. That's ridiculous. That's silly. But really standing up for what you believe in, and, you know, taking that judgment and being like, yeah, you know, I don't really want to argue about this. I don't want to fight about this. Putting down your swords, feeling like you don't really need to make a stand for what you believe in, because you already know what you believe in. You don't need to prove it to other people. And be confident in that. Be confident in the sense of self that you're just like, you know what? Yeah, like, I don't need to fight about this. This is who I am. This is what I want to do. And that's, you know, that's great. So I'm feeling that this is, you know, you're kind of being like, you know what? I'm kind of done with this conflict. Things are kind of resolving themselves because you're not really putting up such a fight anymore. It's just kind of like, yeah, you know what? Embracing your personal power. Boom, boom, boom. Flash like lightning. So there might be a lot of really quick energy around this too. A lot of exciting energy. So embracing that personal power and embracing, you know, even though you might not necessarily be willing to fight or ready to fight, just know you have that inner power. And just kind of standing up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. You have got this. You can do this. And I feel like this person is really gonna bring that out in you as well. So they're gonna be like, they're gonna recognize you for all of these things that you're doing, and they're not gonna be fighting you. They're not gonna be like, yeah, I don't think that that's right. I don't think that's what you should be doing. They're gonna be going with you on this, and they're gonna be believing in you. You know, there might be some symbolism around just kind of like, I'm feeling like weather, like there might be some like lightning bolts. Look for lightning bolts, things like that. We're just like, boom, yes, flashing quickly. Even lights, like I'm feeling like lights might flicker or things might happen around this regard. Just little things like that. That'll just kind of help you realize that, yep, this is the right thing. This is what I'm doing. And yeah, hopefully you'll be able to kind of be confident within that sense of self that you have. And I think that's going to be really good for you moving forward. And again, this person is they're not going to fight you on what you believe. They're going to go with you. They're going to help you build something amazing and beautiful. Yeah, that's all I'm getting for this reading. All right, hello group number 4. So this question is going to be for what signs and symbols will you see from the universe when your soulmate is coming into your life? What kind of life aspects, what kind of symbolism, patterns that you might see? 3 of Cups, effortless, Roman and Greek, and the dog. So it's funny because I feel like right now you'll find them when you're kind of overindulging a little bit in life. You're kind of just, you're loving the splendor of things. You might even be taking it a little bit too far. You're celebrating, you're having a lot of fun. You might be out at a bar, you might be out at a club. You're kind of overindulging a little bit. I'm seeing that you're just really celebrating life. Sometimes it can be to the point of excess almost. Which can not necessarily be a good thing, but just making sure that you're not going a little bit too far with that as well. I'm finding your interaction with them will be very effortless, so you might connect with them over a celebration or something like that, to just kind of you'll connect with them. Or maybe you're feeling one night where you're just kind of feeling like a little bit more internalized, a little bit more introverted, and you might be coming down from this phase as well. And just kind of being ready to kind of be internal, just kind of ready to go in your shell and be a little bit more inside of yourself. I'm seeing that this connection with this person, though, is going to be effortless. You might find them in nature. You might find them kind of you'll see waterfalls, you'll see streams of water around this person, I find. And Roman Greek, again, this is kind of playing into, the Colosseum here, so the Colosseum games, so a lot of rowdiness, a lot of craziness right now when you're going to be meeting them. And I'm seeing I don't know, maybe you have just come through a period where you were celebrating a lot, where you were just kind of really kind of indulging a little bit in some of the crazy things in life. And in the Colosseum, there's lions, there was blood, there was fighting, there was all this woo crazy stuff, as well as waterfalls can be extremely powerful. They can be raging rivers, they can be boom boom boom, lots of things happening. Yeah, so a lot of that stuff going on. I'm also seeing that they might have a dog. Or you might have a dog, you might bond over dogs, or, they might also have a very loyal tendency, a loyal trait to them, where you feel like maybe you didn't have that before, and it's kind of this effortless stream, and it's really not hard to trust this person, because you're you know what, you're loyal like a doggy, because it really embodies a lot of unconditional love here, and a lot of, peace and fun. And it's not to say that you'll be able to enjoy your life with this person, and to be attending these crazy events with them too, and just having a lot of fun with that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from this. I am also gauging that this person is this is going to be a more faithful person too, and just things are just going to flow with you. So wherever that flows, hopefully this, 3 of Cups will flow upright for you, so you can kind of have an upward stream. But right now I feel like it's a little reversed. So the water might be, just kind of going in a really weird direction, and you're just kind of needing to find that, the flow again. So that's all I'm getting for this reading. If you guys enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought, if it applied to you at all. Subscribe if you'd like some more. All right, welcome deck number 5. So we are going to be exploring the question, what kind of signs and symbols will you see when your soulmate is coming into your life? Whether it be, physical manifestations, or it's going to be just kind of situations around when they're coming into your life. We're going to see if we get that. The Hierophant, Lotus Flower, Spouse, and Kiwi. So initially, kind of what I'm getting is you might meet them at a wedding. I'm feeling you might meet them at a wedding, or you might meet them surrounding something to do with commitment. So whether you be like helping plan a wedding or something like that, I feel like this is going to be surrounding a commitment of sorts. And this could entail a wedding, or it could entail, as well, meeting through somebody else's spouse. So being open to those social interactions, because you might meet somebody new through interaction with, another person's spouse, or really allowing, that interaction in space to be. I'm seeing that it's something that's unfolding here. So whether it's like a new relationship, like a friendship, so it's gonna kind of, I feel like it's gonna be around something to do with the spouse, something to do with this commitment, and things are just gonna be unfolding for you. So you might be planning things, and just kind of being, open to new ideas and things around that regard. And I'm definitely seeing that. That's kind of what I'm picking up. The Hierophant as well. I'm seeing like this normally upright kind of represents a lot of traditional views and things like that, but I'm seeing kind of like a little bit of an unstructured, unconventional view of things. A little bit of maybe, I don't know if this is like a divorce or what, but like I'm feeling like maybe a little bit less of a traditional person, that you may be like looking for somebody that's like, yeah, I want this traditional person, I really want this like conventional person, but that might not be who's good for you. I feel like maybe a little bit unconventional, a little bit more free-spirited and less structured. That's something that you're really going to enjoy. Somebody that can really kind of dive into life with you and let it unfold as it is, rather than having so much structure around it. Because I'm feeling like there is a lot of structure around maybe like this fixation of this focus on having this commitment and this thing right away, and it's kind of like maybe causing a little bit too much pressure on your need to find somebody, and just allowing that to flow. And being patient as well. So like not needing to rush this relationship or this dynamic, and just kind of seeing it unfold, seeing it play out. I'm definitely seeing though that this person, they do have a potential of long-term commitment, and I'm just seeing that maybe this usual, typical, conventional view of things that you might be having, maybe just let that go a little bit and see where it takes you. And now that doesn't mean you can't be smart about it, you can't be structured about it, but allowing that to flow is going to kind of help you here. I'm seeing as well, like you might be seeing like lotus flowers in terms of your symbolism, or you might be seeing a lot of weddings, or like hearing about a lot of weddings, and commitment, and like your structure and commitment is really going to be thrown in your face. Like this ideal that you have about certain types of types of commitment and things that you want from relationships. It's going to be thrown in your face a lot, and you're really going to be challenged to kind of see things from another perspective and transform in a lot of ways. And I'm really feeling like, yeah, this is going to be really nice, a really nice, easy union. Just letting go of that aspect of control, where you feel like you need to like maybe monitor every aspect of things. Just let things unfold. Yeah, so that's all I'm getting for this reading. So that concludes our reading today on what kind of signs and symbols will you see when your future spouse or, soulmate is coming into your life, signs from your guides and whatnot. If you found this reading resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'd love to hear in the comments if this rang true for you. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and take care, everybody. I hope you find your lover and your soulmate.